the time to not necessarily take crazy risks, I think, but
see how it all plays out.
The dragon just isn't moving, is it?
Nope. Dragon has not moved. It hasn't said anything in a while. It's moving. It's just not moving from its spot.
Yeah.
You can see it twitches and it snorts and it growls and it blinks and its wings move a little bit.
Yep. Just like a major image would. Or even a permanent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the Vark shaman has poked its head out here to have a look around.
Ooh, it sees the eye still? The eye still up?
Yeah, it's not just...
Sees an
Interesting.
Eyeball. Can it see the Thrycreen?
Professor? Nope.
Maybe a little bit of him.
The professor will fly over here.
Okay, flying back into the...
Yeah, I want to get...
Away from that Yurthak.
okay, you don't like that? Okay.
No. And I will vomit up a twin of myself onto the space below me. It looks like there's... yeah, I could do it the one below me. Right? There's a space I could put it on the outside of the spikes there.
What are you asking? Sorry?
I'm going to vomit up a twin of myself onto the space below me there.
There's no room for a person to be there. You could fly up near the height of it, but no, on the ground, it's all spikes down from one end to another.
Okay, then I don't want to do the vomit twin.
You could move again to a spot that is safe.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I'll do
that. I'll just move to here.
Okay, so you're flying around the room. Pharisee?
Maintain bard song, maintain concentration. Pixel will hide. There's just still too much stuff kind of coming, so...
Yep.
what's gonna happen.
Zephyrus.
Zephyrus looks in the distance and sees the Earthak coming, right?
Yep.
And he points his finger at it, shooting a little beam towards it.
What kind of what kind of energy is your fireball?
This is going to be, I think, an acid one for a change.
Okay, a little bit mean as an acid fireball explodes all around the Earthak.
I just need to count this, because this is a versatile location, so I've done 2 of those today. Okay.
Okay, it tries to dip below the explosion. It gets a 24 on its save.
At 24, it needs to have 17 plus spell level, which is 3. It's 20 plus 2 for evocation, so 22. Okay?
Okay, it made it save, so it'll take half.
So it'll take half, and this is 76 plus 3. Sorry, I'm just looking for my dragon die. There we go. 76 plus 3.
Ridiculous. It is a mess in there, yeah.
Look
Beautiful
at
mess.
that horrible roll.
Yep, that's pretty bad.
1.
Wow, yeah.
You think you pissed it off.
That's pretty bad for 7d4.
Don't shoot him.
The
That's
red
only gonna make it
dragon
mad.
doesn't do anything aside from stand there in its lair. Just standing there, looking at the combat, which you couldn't see for some reason.
Uh-huh.
And Scather passes from this world.
Nice.
Vark Riders.
Oh, fucking Earthak.
Okay, a couple of them are just staying put while some of them are riding, trying to get away. These ones are going to kind of cautiously go into this mess?
Get in there.
Do they need to make saves?
DC 24,
I think it's just anytime you enter it.
I mean, end your movement in or something along those lines, but yeah.
Any other creature within the area must make a will save.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Any other creature within the area must make a will save or be shaken.
Penalty persists as long as the creature remains in the area.
Okay, so these guys are actually not shaken anymore?
Yeah.
Oh,
Those
right.
guys that are
Outside of it.
Okay, so they kind of got some bravery back, but then there's a Yurthak flying around, and these guys wander into this area and think it's pretty bad. Their birds are freaking out at the ground and weird worms that are attacking the birds. Balamut is going to slowly make his way back to his master. Which brings us to the frilled surprise. Nothing. Vark. Outside. Well, they're gonna try to hide amongst the rocks from the Yurthak. They kind of go diving off the road to basically hide. These ones are doing the same. 2 on one side, 2 on the other, and then these brave Vark trying to find a way. 30 feet. There might be a gap there. Funny. The Yurthak. Just gonna fly by this area, getting down lower to the ground so it can sense all the munchables that are. Oh, they fly like idiots at 60. So the Yurthak is now only maybe 100 feet off the ground.
And a little angry because somebody shot it and scratched it a little bit with some.
Yeah, it flew through a horrible bit of rain, shaking its head, and a few feathers come off. The Bostera Lion, I'm just going to remove from the initiative. It's good to have dangerous animals about that you can charm and make fight for you. Tech, is it close enough now?
I think Tech will probably. Tech wants a better view.
Yep.
So he'll go to here, flying
to the
above
top
the
of the
wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could Tech not see the Cadaverous Vark shaman sticking his head out?
Nope.
No.
Too far
Yeah.
in the mist by
See,
about 10 feet.
He wants
okay.
he wants a good view of what's going
Bear
on.
can see him though.
Yeah, this will be close enough to make a charge next round.
Okay. It's Tech moving. Okay. Makernam is positioned himself nicely. You can still hear Makernam going angry and is flipping around his rage.
Angry bag.
Yep.
Your bag looks real angry.
Makernam is so great.
He's like never angry.
Saun.
He's probably a little.
What is it, Balamut?
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna go like this, and he accidentally goes through a square of this nonsense, so he takes D8 damage. 5, and needs to make a reflex save. Fuck! So when you roll a D20, look at this.
I'm on it.
Plus 10.
Oh, sorry, I didn't read
Nah,
that.
he got it.
5, so he's at half movement. Oh, fuck! So he's at 15 feet, so I think that's all he can do.
I wanted to roll. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I should know better by now tonight.
And then he moves another 15 feet. Hey! There's another little one in here. It's sort of dancing around. What does that mean?
Oh, he's a druid of some kind. Be careful.
He made the floor what it is.
Okay. The creature halfway out of the rock is dancing around and it is casting, and the casting continues.
Can we spellcraft it while it's going on?
Yep. It's casting its
29.
DC 15 plus double spell
I'm not
level.
sure why
is
I'm bothering to
25.
roll.
It's 25 because you can't see it. Is 30.
I'm short.
By 1.
Sorry, Neil.
I'm sorry.
You don't know what he's doing. But his casting continues. Is this bad? Professor, at the end of your turn, the eyeball disappears.
No!
All casting is bad except ours.
Alright.
How close would I have to be
Okay.
to see this guy in the mist?
All casting is bad except ours.
Kinda
That's
where
pretty
Saun is.
straightforward, right?
Was that when he cast?
No, I mean, Saun asked if it was bad that the dude
Oh,
was
okay.
dancing, and I was
Okay.
like, yeah, that's bad.
Yeah. Yep. Kill it.
Way past making friends here.
Oh, hold on. It's all a misunderstanding. Fucking 50 levels of spells we cast. It's all a great big misunderstanding. Whoops. Sorry. Our bad.
The professor will fly.
Okay, now you can see him. There is a Vark that looks like it's made out of rock. That is half kind of hanging out of a rock wall. He's along the ground. And he's waving his hands around.
I'll increase the DCs on my spell by 1 this turn.
You can
And
also hear Balmut and just see the outline of Balmut.
oh, do I try this one? Yeah. No.
Whatever spell he's casting is a full round cast.
Yep.
I will silently cast aphasia on him.
Is this the one that robs him of speech?
Yes. He becomes unable to do the speech.
Okay, I think you turn invisible because of this.
Nah, I'm great invisibility.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, I still have to get that from you.
DC 20.
DC 20 for the aphasia?
DC 20 will negates.
Alright, let's see if my druid, who has a plus 11 to a save.
I would think he's probably
Not bad.
26?
Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured that was gonna happen.
Okay, he kind of burps out the next syllable of his arcane tongue and continues his casting. You can see his eyes darting around for like, who did that kind of thing. Professor brings us to Pharisee.
Don't we have anybody with an audience point? It's been a while.
I don't know. I don't know where we're at with the audience points. Give me a second.
Pharisee is interested at this point. Pharisee is going to go on a little flight.
Be careful what you ask for, because I think there are villain points as well. Yeah.
She'll maintain concentration on the wall. She'll maintain Bard Song explicitly. And she'll fly to here. She might be able to peek around the corner, might not quite.
Wither King's got a hero. Kenny's got a hero or villain. Anyone else in the channel can speak up. Okay, sorry. Where did you fly to?
Yeah, near the spot that people seem to be interested in.
Okay, yeah, you can see this rock creature. Like an elemental of some sort. In the shape of a Vark.
Ah,
It's half out the wall. It's getting some cover from the wall. And it's doing something.
all right. Yeah, that's essentially
Okay.
all I can
Do
do.
you maintain
I maintain concentration on that,
Okay.
so if the countdown timer on it doesn't start yet.
Since I'm in the mist, can the hand probably can't concentrate on the silent image wall, can it? Or can it?
I mean,
It's still
it
concentrating.
just needs to think about what it would be, right?
Keep that wall. It just has to still be a metal wall.
I think so. We may want to check later on whether you need line of effect or line of sight to Zephyrus.
Zephyrus can't go anywhere without severely hurting himself. So he is just going to remain where he is, but he is wondering if he can see these guys.
Let's see. You are on the ground. They are just down a little bit from that level as they're kind of coming up through the rocky terrain. There is a 10-foot wall that you have not seen through, so no, you cannot see these Vark.
Okay, so I want to disbelieve this wall, if I can.
DC 22 plus you get a +4 because you know that these are.
So
There's also a big misspell in the way.
You would be able to see like this portion of the
okay, but I want to disbelieve the wall.
seeing through the
regardless.
wall would probably be.
I mean, based on my spells, I might just make this harder for myself, but here goes. 14! Not what?
You're
Okay,
taking
so-
a break tonight, man.
Yeah.
That's rough.
I mean, if somebody's got to suck up all the ones, take one for the team.
Everyone loves you.
I appreciate it.
All right, so you're like, nope, that's a very
There's a
convincing
wall.
illusion. You do know that there are wall spells, and perhaps it's the bright light of the wall in front of you, but you're like, the professor knows Wall of Iron? How could he know Wall of Iron?
And this is the Great Wall of China, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
Nothing's getting through
there's
this.
a massive wall of iron that's in its place.
Imagine a line of wizardry.
Yes, there you go. Except this is a real one, an effective one.
Slowly, the Germans make their way around.
No,
one of them did
nobody's
already.
with-
He's like,
nobody's
fuck that,
gonna
I'm
do
not
a
going through.
blitzkrieg.
Yeah, he
I'm
went
not
straight
going
through Belgium. Yeah.
Exactly.
The Ardennes.
Yeah.
This,
I'm
this
sorry,
rock,
Luke, but nobody's doing a
it's called
blitzkrieg across
Belgium.
this line.
Oh, such nerdy references. All right. Okay, so Zephyrus, you're trying to look through the wall. You could try again.
Sure. No, this is
You're slowly logging it up.
This wall is impenetrable. With gold in my pocket, I couldn't bribe somebody.
You're
on
going
this
to have to
wall.
learn this spell from the professor.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
get one.
All right, the red dragon just standing there observing the fight, like it's enjoying it. Maybe
I bet
you're not
it's
sure.
having a good
The
time.
Vark riders.
They're getting the fuck out of here. Maybe we could squeak underneath that Yurthak before it swoops too far down. It's 100 feet up. They move at 50. Yeah, they're gonna try to. They're bravely riding underneath. These ones are like, well, let's go back into this horrible mess. These ones are approaching bravely. They're gonna stop at that webbing.
Because they're shaking. And if they hit the webbing,
Yeah, and I'm gonna say they're gonna need to roll nat 20s. I'm just gonna do this. This is.
Presumably that was one that already failed.
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
so
they're
just coming back.
Yeah,
in.
exactly. He's coming back in, but they're more afraid of the Yurthak than the spooky terrain. But at the same time, the spooky terrain is startling.
It's pretty spooky.
Yep. The birds don't like it, but they're like, how do we get up these walls? There is a gap here. Maybe they could hop their bird up maybe next round.
there's a series of other walls
Once they get there, but
Balmut
Zephyrus
charges.
believes that.
A charging bear is scary. With Bard Song as a +11, with the charge is +13. Somebody want to roll a +13 attack with a claw?
Neil, you want to redeem yourself here?
Nope, not. I'm rolling nothing.
1d20 plus
I'll
13.
roll for the opposition if you want.
Okay, this creature with its cover from the wall has an AC of 26.
plus 13, you said?
Yep.
Ooh, 15.
Okay,
Dangerously close
it
to-
swipes at the wall. It continues its casting.
Does it have to concentrate now when it attempts to complete a full round?
Because now it's being threatened? Interesting.
Frilled surprise, the Vark.
Well, these Vark are just hiding. They're remaining motionless. Same with these ones. This guy's a late comer. He comes and hides. These guys are remaining motionless along the side of the wall. These ones...
Find a way to squeeze through and into the horrific mist.
Yeah, one of them manages to get into the mist this round.
Alright, DC 18 or be shaken and take 1d2 wisdom damage.
Okay. DC 18 is hard to do when your will is +1. 4.
That's not going to do it.
How much damage?
Shaken and D2 wisdom damage. Let's see how much wisdom this guy is.
Okay, these Vark have 13 wisdom.
Alright, now this one has 11.
Wiz 2 damage. You hear one of them panicking at like the eels that are floating around in the mist. Your Thack.
Largely immune to those illusions.
Yeah.
And basically will shrug off the wall of blindness.
Yeah, that's
too,
not going to be a
because-
problem.
It swoops down and swoops down, and it's going to breath weapon these axe beaks and the cadaverous bark that are trying to get through here. Let's see what the Thack can do. He's going to explode the rock all around them.
You could do that as a year attack?
It slows down a little bit, and it's concentrating its sonic scream into that area where its tasty chicken lunch is waiting. All creatures in that area take 46 damage, 18 damage, and need to make reflex saves.
And they're at -2 because they're shaken.
They're -2 because they're shaken. Yep. The DC of this is 14, 18. Okay, axe beaks are at +4 instead of +6. Failed and failed because of the shaken. And all of them failed, so they all take 18.
Me and the year Thack for double team here.
Professor riding your Thrak, it's like the never ending. Just horrible. It's
Vomiting like twins and blood. She rides through the sky.
Alright, so that's your Thrak. Slowing down a little bit as it's breathing on things it wants to eat. And Tech, do I go now?
I think Tech's going to charge it. Yeah.
Okay.
Tech's got haste. That's what? That's a single move.
Mm-hmm.
But doesn't really matter.
Yep, it has a reach
Charging.
of 10, so it's going to try to bite Tech as it's coming closer.
All right. Tech's AC. Charging. It's only -1 relative to.
AC 34.
That's a hit. Yeah.
Okay, biting at Tech for 11 damage.
Yep. Tech takes 11 damage. And he's gonna whack at your Thack.
Yes.
Right.
20.
+20.
Oh, your Thack is a big boyd.
What?
It's nat 20.
Oh my god! Oh.
Critical threat roll to confirm the crit.
27.
That's a critical hit.
Nice. It's not every time,
yes.
right? That's three
And then
20s in a row, but not a
shit.
4.
Then the percentile.
And a 69.
94.
Oh. That's gotta be
94 is an amazing critical with a minor injury.
Good year to graduate from high school too.
Minor injury is, let's just see, D10. DM choice is going to be a chest injury for 1d6 con damage.
Oh, we roll the d6 gun here? 1.
Okay, it has a con of 18, so it actually loses
Ooh, okay.
a hit point per hit die.
Wait,
So
wait,
it
your
loses
king has a hero point he wants to use?
hero point.
Does he?
What's the hero point for?
Ah.
Oh, he wants to roll it. Okay.
4
Oh,
con.
4 con it is. That sounds even better.
2 hit points per hit die, that's 24 damage off the top.
Alright.
Okay, and then amazing crit is times 1
1 extra,
Crit damage,
so
yeah,
times 3.
times 3.
Crit. Yeah.
3d8 plus, what's 16 times 3? 48. 3d8 plus 48. $62.
62 damage.
Let's take
Plus
it approximately
he's at
82
70.
total.
70 with 24 off the top. The Earthak has. Just grab a
Thanks
calculator.
with the king. Hell yeah, man.
Is this
that
more
was
than
awesome. This thing just
Walked into a bad day.
No, it has 150 hit points, so it is
Shit,
bloody.
I'm
It
still
is,
waiting to see that one.
it is bloody. It is bloodied by this, however.
it's a tech though flying.
Through the air.
Yep.
Just winding up baseball bat swing with this.
Did the attack do more than half of its hit points? Does it need to make a death save?
Oh yeah, give me a second.
Oh, that's what I was asking.
It had 8, so 62, and then 24, so 80. Yes, it needs to make a fort save DC 15 or die.
Yes, I've been waiting for this since forever.
It's got a plus 12 to its save.
Oh,
Does
is
he
the
though?
con?
Oh,
damage?
con! Minus 4 con, so that's minus 2. So he's got a plus 10 to his save. Nat 1.
Oh, it's dead!
Tech goes flying and just basically sticks the end of his two double blade right through the breast of the Earthak. This one, he ruptures the gland that causes the sonic energy, and the thing's head just kind of like there's this big bulge, and its head explodes. Raining your Thak bits down upon all the hiding Vark.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Oh, that
It-
was awesome.
Yeah. Now,
You're
the
buying a
extra
lottery.
con damage is what caused it to make the save, which it rolled a 1 for, so that
Yes.
hero point basically exploded to
Yes.
hear that. Makranam is now fatigued as his rages end.
That's just such a brutal kill.
The flying
Bugs.
That's
Just
just absurd.
Makranam's like, oh, it's tiring getting so angry.
Someone tilts his head at, like, everything okay back there? He says.
The Vark used to be afraid of the flying Yurthak. Now they have a new flying thing to fear.
Saun takes a 5-foot step and is going to unload arrows into the casting stone creature.
Oh,
It's
and haste would have added to the damage. I'm just saying.
Haste adds to the hit.
Not the damage, yeah.
Oh, to the hit, not to the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, I didn't take that into account. but-
Saun shakes
That's
his
my
head
point.
at the creature exploding because of Tech's attack, which you can kind of just see. He took a 5-foot step. He's within point-blank shot of the
Casting Vark.
He's hasted.
Who goes
too,
next?
right?
He is hasted, so the total attacks. Well, first, the Vark has an AC of 26.
okay.
He is going to attack. Bart's still going?
Yes.
Okay.
This thing is not human, it's not undead. With Bard's Song, that's 11. With Point Blank Shot, it's 12. With the
Haste is 13, so d20 plus 13, d20 plus 13, d20 plus 8.
1d20 plus 13, 1d20 plus 13, 1d20 plus 8. Nat 1, 1d20 plus 8.
13 critical fail. Chart.
Nat, you just do all the rolls for everyone the rest of the night. 11.
11. Yeah, okay. I can't remember if good is bad or bad is
Yeah,
good on.
All right, so let's do the attack first.
So the damage from his bow.
This Vark will roll the fire damage separately. Is 3d6 plus 5. Point blank shot would be 6. Bard Song would be 8.
Plus 8. 20.
Okay, that is reduced to 10.
Ah, okay. He's got stone skin up.
Good guess. And
Thank you.
the arrow kind of explodes against him. However, he is casting a
player
5th
guess, not
level
a character
spell.
guess.
I mean, he needs to make a concentration check or ruin the spell, which is going off in like a split second after Saun's attack.
Nice. Good job, son. What's the critical? What's the fumble do?
We'll get to that in a second.
Nice.
We're still on the first.
Yep.
So this is a full round cast. He took damage, which I believe is 10 plus damage dealt plus spell level is a 25 DC on a concentration check or lose the 5th level summon nature's ally it's casting.
Oh, because he took damage, it makes it harder to concentrate?
Yes.
Interesting.
No, this event of him taking damage forces a concentration check. He's also casting
Right.
defensively, so there's a gauntlet of rolls that happen here.
Okay.
His concentration is only plus 14.
It's gonna be difficult.
DC 25. Makes it.
Oh.
Then he missed, and then the critical miss. So he's still casting. And then the critical miss, 11 on the charge, is, I think, DC 20 dex check or fall prone.
So he trips over something.
What's his reflex? Does anybody know?
It's a dex check, so yeah, I think it's plus 3.
15. False prone.
Falls prone. Oops, not falls disabled. Falls prone.
And that was his last attack. He doesn't have any actions left. Okay.
He took his haste attack, right?
He did 3 attacks.
That would be his haste attack. No, that wouldn't.
He should have had one more before
No.
the plus.
1d20 plus 13.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
16?
Missed.
No. Okay.
Okay. The Vark Shaman gets his spell off.
Does he have to make another concentration check? Because
Balmond's right in his
Defensive
face?
casting?
Yeah. So this concentration check. Makes it.
31 again? Didn't he do that last time?
Yep.
He really wants to summon nature's ally.
Oh, definitely want a 5th level summon nature's ally. All the allies. All the summons. Well, he can summon an Ankylosaurus, a Cyclops, a dire lion, a large elemental, an Etten, a manticore, a woolly rhino.
Oh my god, an Ankylosaurus. Oh look, a dinosaur. I mean, we just fought one dinosaur.
No, I think there's a massive column of rock that is rising up behind Balamut.
He does seem to be under rocks.
There you go.
Yep.
We will.
And let's get a token for the large elemental.
Marty, Withering King asked for the critical hit tables. So I looked on your diedragondie.com and I found the custom critical hit and miss tables for Pathfinder.
Yep.
I provided that link. Is that good?
Yep.
That's it. Okay, cool.
We channel, man.
Just throwing down knowledge bombs in the channel.
Okay.
So there's a massive.
It's about all I'm useful tonight.
Earth creature that will appear, I don't know, here? Is it going to threaten all of you? Yeah. And then it's going to attack. Well, that bear's pretty scary. But I can get away from it, that's fine. It's going to attack Saun while he's down. 2 at 1d20 plus 16. AC 21 and AC 24. Saun has an AC of 22 when he's not prone, so he just got clobbered twice. For 2d6 plus 9 apiece. So 4d6 plus 18. 33 damage to Saun while he's down. That's 55 damage.
That's not great.
Then the Cadaverous Vark's turn, because that was a full round cast.
Mm-hmm.
He is simply going to 5-foot step into the stone.
Curse you.
Wait, give me a second. Maybe he's going to cast Barkskin. You like that one, did you?
That's a good one, yeah.
Does Barkskin have a range?
Nah, it's gotta be touch.
And I'm just outside of its reach. So, yeah, I'm going to 5-foot step into the earth. Basically, let you guys tangle with this this earth elemental for a bit. Professor.
Well, the professor doesn't want to see, even though Saun is not like the nicest guy in the world to the professor, he doesn't want to see him get squashed right here. He recognizes his usefulness as a companion, so he's gonna put one arcane pool point, quick draw the silent image wand.
Yep.
And I will spend a charge. I'll move back and spend a charge to encircle this elemental in a sphere of. I would know what earth elementals don't like as like a pretty knowledgeable wizard, right? I will surround him in like diamond glass.
Okay, so there's a sphere of diamond glass.
Yeah. The DC on that will be I think that's the 20. Wait, no. That's 22.
Okay. The elemental's looking around at the rough globe that it's in. Fair to say?
Pharisee's going to take advantage of this and move here.
Okay, it will take its AOO, even though
Yep.
it attacks you when you move.
Yep.
It's going to make a will save because it's interacting with the thing.
Come on, elemental.
21 fails,
Doesn't make-
so it kind of like swipes a little bit too close to itself and doesn't actually make an
Okay.
attack roll against you.
And then I'm going to.
It's now like poking at the thing in front of itself.
I'm gonna have to stop concentrating because I'm going to cast invisibility on Saun.
Okay.
You're going to disappear.
What? He's kicking a little bit.
Yep.
Look of horror on his face, or at least part of the face.
Just
you see.
Just roll with it. Actually, yeah. Okay, that's fine. And
So it's a hemisphere, right? Because if it was a perfect sphere, we would have
Yeah.
got a will save right away.
Yeah.
Okay.
and then I'm going to ask Pixel to come over to me And she can do that. This
Does your wall go down, or does it start a countdown?
It starts to count down 7 rounds.
7 rounds, okay.
She can come over to me. This is the uncomfortably hot area, and she doesn't have endure elements.
Yep. Yeah, it's over a much longer period than the 9 rounds we're in.
Yeah.
Zephyros, I think. Yep.
Yeah,
You've got 1 round left of your flaming sphere.
Yeah, that's just going to have to go out where it is, because I can do nothing with it. But I think Zephyros can see the elemental from where he's standing.
Yep.
Although it's a little around the corner, so it's your judgment here.
Yep. The elemental seems to be in a sphere of glass.
Which
But
is
I can-
surely real.
Which I'll surely believe. In fact, it might be a wall of glass. So Zephyros is
Yeah,
going to...
you're like, a resilient sphere? How brilliant.
Wait a minute, I wonder what happens if I put something inside that resilient sphere. So what Zephyros will do is he'll cast a flaming sphere inside there, and it will be... Let's do acid again.
Okay, you do need to make a will save to believe that you can do this. Because normally
Okay.
you can't conjure spells past force effects.
Okay, so +9 is my will save.
Well, first, let's see if you think it's actually a resilient sphere and you understand resilient sphere. So
Okay,
give
let's
me
do
a
that.
spellcraft check.
Okay, so my spellcraft is +17, which probably means I'm going to have a total of 18.
Which actually would be...
Hey!
Okay, so
look at that!
resilient sphere is a force effect. Now give me the will save as you are...
As you've blown your 20.
16.
No.
Okay, so you
You know you can't do this.
right.
Okay. So I'm not doing this.
I'm sorry.
So if I know I can't do it, then I'm not doing it. Then Zephyros will just stay where he is, because he also can't see the Vark at the top here.
Yeah, you can hear Vark outside, but they're...
Doesn't know where they are.
Yeah, okay. The Red Dragon, Pharisee, just watching the fight.
The red dragon is?
Yeah.
Delightful.
Vark Raiders
Yeah, I'm starting to not believe in it.
are hopping up here.
Oh! He's out of the horror.
And this one's coming up too. It looks like they found a way in. Come on, buddies.
These ones are turning around after the Vrak.
Your Thrak is
These guys aren't shaking anymore.
But yeah, the Yurthak's gone.
your Thrak is like exploded bits raining the countryside.
Now
they're gonna
hear
turn around
the
and
bug.
yeah, they're gonna run. They're running back up to see what's going on.
Yeah.
These ones hopped up. And then they're going to try to attempt to see through this wall illusion. They all fail. They're stymied by the wall. Well, yeah, that's Flaming Sphere is gone. And Balamut. Make a will save as he's trying to swipe at the sphere. He fails.
They're all attacking phantoms.
Very convincing, kind of going boom, boom. As things are hitting it, little waves of magic and striations in the slightly flexible material. Frilled Surprise don't come out to play, and the Vark.
I think are still hiding. They're now no longer hiding from the Urthak. They're hiding from the Kreen. These are the ones that are on foot, and these ones are bravely
Blind.
moving in. But in the mist, unfortunately, they don't see.
The cream.
They go blind, and they don't know it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's right. First, they're passing through the blind area after they make their saves, or whether they're being shaken.
Yep, DC 18 for the shaken effect.
One of them isn't.
Oh, nice. The others take, what, is it still the 2 wisdom damage?
Yep.
Yep.
And then, okay, the ones that are shaken and wisdom damage are to -3
Yeah.
as they go through the wall. So there are 3 at -2 to their saves.
Oh.
So they're all blind. And the other one, what was the DC of the wall?
20.
He had a
Is it
+1.
22?
He didn't take wisdom damage. He's not shaken, so he actually makes it through.
I'll be damned.
And then immediately
That guy is so lucky. That's fantastic.
Okay, so,
Starts getting
And if they can make it
Jabbed.
through, yeah, they get to start getting jabbed.
and then they all get jabbed as they start walking through the indiscriminate spike stone area.
Which they may know about this spell because they're friends with the dude. But yeah.
still jabbing
Still
him.
hurts all the same.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
This one's gonna try to find the edges of it. However, there's some reflex saves which they're a little bit better at. At +7.
Shaken isn't gonna help him on that.
No,
either.
the blind ones stop. The
Yeah.
the not blind one doesn't. Oh, but he's at half move, so he's just gonna stop there, and he takes the additional D8 because he moved a little bit further, so 9 damage.
That's what I wanted that wall to do.
You can hear them. You can hear them in the mist.
They almost got around it too.
And then you could see the birds jumping up. They're jumping up a little bit, like you saw like a feathered plume or something like that behind the iron wall. So you have an idea of where there's 2 clusters, and then there's something big in the next room. The Earthak. I'm just gonna remove from the initiative sheet. You are dead. Tech, who is master of this domain.
Can he's up relatively high. He can probably see the earth elemental.
He's 60 feet off the ledge. So yeah, you can see down and see the earth elemental.
I think that's probably the biggest threat. These Vark, we've screwed these guys up pretty badly in the past.
Yep.
And pretty easily.
Also, flying around with that many bows out here is probably not the
Probably
right.
unwise. Yeah, let's go back. Well, we can get all the way to here.
Yep.
So we will get all the way to here.
Okay. Tech comes flying back. Makronam's just pointing. There's some bark over there and over there. Saun. Just gonna stand from prone.
It's a good fight. This is a good fight.
And then moves back. Kind of dusting himself off. Get him, Balamut! Get him! What's that thing in the way? The Vark shaman. He's gonna pop out of the wall here. He's got like a stone tablet in his hands. He's going to conjure down a
This is no time for texting.
a pillar of fire.
Whew. Oh yeah, we're sort of all together here.
Pillar of fire.
He can't see
You can't.
Professor or what's his face.
But he does want to avoid the elemental.
Yeah, he doesn't know that that's an illusion yet.
Yeah, he puts it on the other side of this to fill the cavern.
I think that seems fair.
All right. This is from a scroll, so it does not get his DC.
All right, we still got to make some saves here. Reflex saves.
Yep. This is half fire, half profane damage.
Okay, so this isn't AC, but DR against magic would be
Nope.
not a thing here.
A column of flame rips down from the ceiling, burning everything there. So effectively, we have 25 damage. The reflex save is 15 plus minimum level to cast a 5th level spell would be 17.
Tech makes it.
Professor makes it. Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Pixel.
We also need one for the crawling claw,
Oh yeah.
Pixel fails.
but takes half anyways because of
Yep.
improved evasion.
And Pharisee fails.
Okay.
And takes the full damage. Tech has fire resistance as well.
Claw.
So half. He made his save.
He made a save.
So 6 of it becomes fire.
Okay, so the 10 fire resistance negates the fire,
Yep.
and he takes 6 damage.
Yep.
And I believe
He gets to do a reaction to. It looks like Tech got smoked into ash.
And
It turns
becomes
invisible.
invisible.
and
Yeah.
becomes invisible.
All right,
Yes.
because of that item.
Yes.
Oh, fuck! Says Saun. First,
Yeah,
so
well, details,
Professor, you
details,
took
yeah.
damage.
Professor made his save, but the claw failed. So that's what
12
12
for the
damage?
professor.
and 12 for the hand
Correct.
because he has improved evasion.
Correct.
Okay, that's easy enough.
And then Pixel and Pharisee look like they took some damage.
Yes. Alright.
You've got Pixel's damage. It looks like she doesn't.
No, Pixel's damage was, how much? 12.
12.
Yeah. So she's up to 15 total damage, including 6 plus 6 non-lethal.
Okay. And then someone needs to make a reflex
And
save for Saun.
Pharisee takes 24,
Does anybody know
so
what
she's
his
at
reflex is?
27.
I think it's plus 10. He gets plus 1 from haste. Is plus 11.
Plus 11, 20. So
Makes
Yeah,
it.
makes it.
So he takes 12 damage.
Alright, I can put that. Ooh, he's pretty beat up.
It's still a lot. Yeah, he's hurt.
67. He's got 80 hit points.
88 points.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
13
fire,
remaining.
the
He's
fire
hurt.
that channels down from the ceiling.
Gene's character in the second game when he's not here.
All right, the Cadaverous Vark, the tablet kind of broke up into sand when he cast the spell from the scroll, and the Cadaverous Vark can't. So he 5-foot stepped out, took out the scroll. No, he moved
Ooh.
as part of taking out the scroll, and then fired. So he's
Pixel and Pharisee are both quite hurt.
Professor.
So I heard him casting over there and all of that fun stuff. Not really liking that.
His elemental. His elemental decides it doesn't want to be in the bubble. It moves down into the earth 10 feet.
It would still have to disbelieve it though, right?
No, it's in a hemisphere of dome. It goes.
It's in like
No, if you put a sphere into it, it would have got its saving throw right away.
but couldn't I extend the illusion into the ground, or is that the same thing as like the
You can't see into the ground. It can. It just goes down out of the area and then moves over and up. So it spends 10 feet of movement to go down, and then 10 feet of movement to move over, and then continues its movement. It's like 5 feet out of the ground outside the sphere, and it just double moves to get to there. Actually, it doesn't see Tech.
Has Tech interacted with the sphere by trying to move this close to it?
Nope.
Okay.
Tech, it gets an AOO because it's standing up all the way, and Tech's not on the ground because he's flying, so the creature doesn't actually sense Tech, so you can get an AOO as it's coming up.
I think he'll take it. Yeah.
Okay.
Tech is an AOO kind of creature.
Which I think breaks his.
Yeah, it'll break the invis for sure. Bard Song and Haste. D20 plus 19. isn't he plus 20?
Charge.
Yeah, he's not charging. Yeah. The haste is included, but charge is not. Right.
Okay.
D20 plus 18.
AC 18.
Well, that's definitely a hit.
Whack! Bits of stone fly everywhere.
Yep. D8 plus 16 damage. 16. It is a magic weapon. 22.
Okay, 22 becomes 17
Okay.
as it absorbs some of it, as it's just solid rock.
It's very rocky. Yep.
And then it's ease tech, but it had its run out of actions because it took 2 actions to sink in the earth, move over, and come all the way up. Now it's the professor's turn.
I'll delay till after Pharisee.
Ooh, you guys concocting a plan or two. Pharisee?
Do you do anything else?
Maybe set up the old 1-2 Pharisee.
Yeah. Let's think about that. That is.
What's the 1-2? Saun's
What
coughing.
is the name of that spell? Ill Omen. I want to see what the range on that sucker is. 25 plus 5 per 2, so 25, 30, 35,
You're at 50 from.
40? 30. Yeah, so I can get. I would need to get closer. And I can get closer.
Yeah, it is a dome, so you could fly over the sides of the dome.
Yeah, in fact, I think I will fly really all the way
You see the rock-faced Vark druid
to
bastard?
here.
Okay.
Yeah. And I will cast Ill Omen at him.
Okay, is there a saving throw?
No, but there's spell resistance.
He has no.
No, of course not. Good. And that just means that for every 5 caster levels you have, the target must roll twice on an additional d20 roll. Up to a maximum of 5 at 20.
Oh, this is the one
level.
if you do the weird
Yeah.
insignia. What's this? What's the level of the spell?
So it's first level.
Okay, let me make his spellcraft check. He is a caster.
Yeah.
His spellcraft is not very good.
Okay.
It's +4. It's DC 17. Okay, he knows what this is.
So I think the next 2 d20 rolls that he makes,
Yep.
he's essentially making them with disadvantage.
Awesome. To steal the term from a different edition.
Yes, indeed.
Now it's the
Um,
professor.
The professor will.
Pixel actually,
Give me a
instead of
give me a
going
second.
that way, Pixel is going this way.
Professor, you delay, which means you're going at the same pip and the same number and the same pip as Zephyros. You guys get to choose who goes first, Professor or Zephyros.
You can go first.
Okay, and then next round you are also tied with Pharisee. So which order?
Probably Pharisee.
Professor goes before. Okay, Pharisee will win the tie. Okay, there's a 3-way. You're like all in unison casting spells, but all right, Professor.
I will use an arcane pool point to increase the DCs of all spells I cast this turn.
Okay.
I will draw.
Keep in mind you can't see him in the mist. You're not close enough. You're not within 30 feet.
Can I draw Bakam's wand and fly closer to him?
Yes.
And then shoot it.
What else did you do?
Use the quick action.
A swift or a free?
Swift.
Okay, swift action, free action to draw the one because you've got quick
Quick draw.
draw. You move and then you get a single casting. So yes.
So I will do that.
And you walk right through the bubble because
Yeah.
you don't give a shit or fly.
I'll
or
stop
whatever.
concentrating on the bubble. It'll go down in 3
Okay.
rounds.
This nasty looking Vark, all sorts of wrappings and
Bones and little fetishes made from creatures.
And I will use a charge from the wand of Everbark
and attempt to turn him into wood.
No,
Yeah.
no, I don't want it.
Stone to wood, my friends.
Don't want it. All right.
That's how this goes.
His fort saves plus You have to make an attack roll or no?
I don't believe so.
Yeah.
Essentially the characteristics of stone to flesh. Stands working.
The irony of